Good morning. So, the three of us all decided we needed new project vehicles. Brandon bought a new Tacoma. Carson went out and bought a Miata to encourage me to actually get a move on with mine. And I went out and bought a stick shift, 3-cylinder, Massey Ferguson 135 tractor. Literally handed the guy cash and was pulling it up on the trailer, and it just started spitting antifreeze out from around the impeller of the water pump. So here we are trying to figure out how to do a water pump. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'm gonna drain the coolant by loosening up the lower hose here. Try not to have it just come pouring out. It was like brand new, so I was saving it in this sweet bucket. Sweet, that went exactly as planned. All right, so we got 3 hoses actually going to the water pump, so I'm gonna take those off.
Oh,
What happened?
that's a good noise.
Yeah. Bracket thing here is slightly in the way. Not like I can work around it, but nice. Here we go. Nice. So we got the 2 hoses on this side off. We had the clamp undone on this one, but we're not gonna be able to get it out of there because it's going directly into something else. So I'm gonna take the belt off now and unbolt it and see if it'll come out. So I'm just loosening up the bolts on the manual tensioner here. Oh, that's very loose. That's good. So the alternator in this case is where the belt is tensioned with. So loosen up the pivot on the top and the slide on the bottom. Just get it out of the way. Take the belt off. It's going around the water pump right now, so I gotta finesse it around the fan on the front. It's gonna be easier from the other side. So I'm just gonna feed it underneath the fan and then walk the fan around it. So just one blade at a time. Put it around. There we go. Now, just unbolt the water pump. Oh, that's really loose. Wow, that's really loose. Good thing we're doing this. Should probably go through this like whole tractor at this point and just tighten up bolts because this thing is about to fall apart. I think it's detached. All right, and it's stuck. All right, okay. Old, new. So some things in this world just don't make sense. So this is open on the back. It doesn't go to anything. Why would you have a leak point in the back of the thing if it's just going to a plate? Why come? So we're just gonna take the fan off of this one, put it on this one. All right. So the reason this was replaced, it's actually really loose. Probably can't see that at all. There you go. So the seal is just completely gone because the bearings are gone. So I don't know if it's actually needs to be sealed on the back right here, but there was a gasket on it, so I'm gonna scrape off what's left on the face of the engine, and we're gonna put some gasket material on the back of this one when we put it back together. So I've got this seemingly full thing of black gasket maker, but you can squeeze it till the cows come home. You ain't getting nothing out of this end. Luckily I didn't do a very good job of scraping it clean, so I can still tell exactly where the old gasket was. Might have been better off, you know, like removing things and bolting this on from the front. I'm gonna try to cram it in here like we crammed the other one out. How about that, huh?
Like a glove.
Okay. Tighten the bolts down. All right, where my hose at? Say one hose. Beautiful.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Oh yeah. Down over the crank. So the other side, get on the alternator. There we go. All right. Okay, so to tension the bolt, tension the belt on this, just pulling up on the alternator. Looks like that's actually all of the slack that we have in this. And it worked before, I believe, so probably still work, right? Make sure the belt's nice and tight. That looks good. probably should put a shorter belt on at some point. This looks like it'll functional. No. We don't have a straining funnel. Just going to take a clean spot of the rag, hang it over the funnel, boom, got yourself a filter funnel. Hopefully we didn't gain any antifreeze as we emptied the bucket and overflow. Alright, we got some antifreeze in there, not totally full. I have to get some other time, but fire it up and drive it around at least. Right. I don't know where the clutch is, so I'm gonna just go for it, I suppose. All right, lift up our doodle. All right,
And we're
we've run out of gas. That'll conclude this episode of Screw It Garage. We'll see y'all next time.